Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Let's have a Wednesday talk on my fourth gear issue. Uh, I'm gonna send a shout out to BNR, BNR Racing, right? I know I've, kind of fussed at him a little bit, but it's not derogatory in any way. He when he tries to explain something, he goes way in depth, and it's just too much information for me to decipher. Because I just I'm not that kind of person. Keep it keep it simple, stupid. That's my philosophy. So we put the 3/4 servo, 3/4 accumulator piston in the shaft because I was afraid that thing, and it was loose. So solved that. Then we checked that third accumulator ball, or that sends pressure to the servo. But he kept telling me, he goes, man, there's a hole missing in that separator plate. It's a 700R, a 700P from Transco. And I really didn't pay much attention to it because I was on a mission to do what I was doing. But now I'm backing up, I'm going, okay, maybe. So here, let me show you what's going on. I like to do these just one shot and be done with it, but no, it's going to take, I'm going to have to actually make a video. So let me take and get you off his tripod and show you what he's talking about and see if I can't explain what's going on. So hang on. So here's our book of knowledge. This is the 26 hole here that says detent for fourth gear. All right, there is supposed to be a hole right here. On this 700R4 separator plate from Transgo, there's no hole there. So let me give you a picture of that. So there you go. Yes, no hole in the detent hole. Now, the more I look, I don't really, anytime somebody tells me something, I always go back and research the book. But yes, that hole has got to be there. If that hole was not there, the 3/4 piston in the valve body is not getting pressure, which is shifting or making the transmission shift in 3 and 4, between 3 and 4 and 4th. So yeah, it's not there. So kudos to you, BNR. Like I said, man, there's nothing derogatory between me and you. Just when you get going, man, you just spill out way more information than this old man can absorb. So that's it. I'm gonna pull that valve body back out this weekend, and because that's nothing but draining fluid, probably about an hour, and just take a 5/32 drill. Well, I think it was a 187 drill, which is almost a 5/32 or a little over, and punch a hole in that, and see if that don't solve the problem. Because it's something simple, and this stuff didn't happen until I had it rebuilt. And before I had it rebuilt, it was all stock. And this other guy put that 700P Transgo separator plate in it, and evidently he didn't know that. But BNR put up a little short video on his channel of what's going on and what you need to do. So what's the worst that can happen, right? Let's do that and see if it don't solve it. But again, I appreciate BNR and all that stuff. But like I said, man, you just when you get started, which is not a bad thing, But he goes on a roll, and he just bam, 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 just bombards you with so much information. There's no way in the world you can sit down and decipher it. Keep it simple, BNR. This is what I had a problem with. Check that. Heck, I'd have been all over. And nothing would have ever been said. I mean, you're doing great now. You know, you're just chiming in going, hey, you didn't do this. You did, you know. And simple, right? I like simplicity. I'll take advice from anybody on something that I don't know. And if I don't know, I'll tell you. So that's what we're doing this weekend. I'm gonna drop that valve body back down again. And just, I ain't even gonna take the separator plate out, which might be a bad idea, but I don't feel like going through that again. I'm just gonna drain the fluid, drop that valve body off, and take a hand drill and pop a hole right there in that square part that's supposed to have a hole, and let it be what it is. Because like I said, I'm done messing with it. After this, it's done. I ain't messing with it no more. So anyway, that's about it. Trust me, I have no beef with anybody on YouTube or anything like that. I really am very easy to get along with. But when you bombard me with information, I get aggravated. So that's what all that was. But I appreciate you shooting that up, because I think that's the final issue. If it ain't, then it's something deeper than I can figure out. So anyway, with that, man, we'll see you on the next one. You know, there's no sense of shooting that. You already see me get into the transmission and all that stuff. I'm just going to take a drill and pop a hole right there where it's supposed to be. And then I'll just, you know, let you know. Maybe take it on a test drive. Let's see if it works. And if it don't work, we can all blame BNR. But anyway, everybody home and safe. Y'all take care. We'll see you in the lives and on the videos, and we'll see you on the next one.